Fill this mug up. We immediately getting started, guys. Hold up, let me go ahead and walk at it. I'm catching cramp. Holy. Alright, let me go ahead and put this back on there for y'all. Holy. What the heck? Alright, there we go. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay.
A massive turning point right after surge. They're going to have scored control. They've got a contest on time. Waking is keeping it back. And look at number 5 on the minimap. 0-4. He's just containing these players. You can't take a single round on the map. You are being funneled through the left side into his lap. He can't get the third, but optic. There is no space. 27 seconds left on this hill. And finally, they're trying to take the rounds, but we have Vancouver. He's back in the game. It'll come down to this final P4, right? Coverage there from Darcy and 04. They're watching that right-hand street now. Optic, eyes on the hard. Still 14 seconds to go here. That is ample time you want. When it comes down to the wire, every second's going to count. You got a Bruiser watching across. You got Nasty and 04 roping together. Two players pocket trying to pierce their way through. Couple trade feed exchange. Who can't make it? Shanti can't make it. They'll pause Vancouver. Nobody on it. Two players trying to cross. And a Bruiser is locking it down. Who cares something that he's getting tagged up and somehow turn and get him on the P4. Vancouver
ready?
Bruiser is pissing bullets from top off. Shots are so good. The damage. He's keeping Optic on their bellies. They're able to get in. Who's that? Fighting for their life and time is so full.
They're all on time.
Trying to make entry through the rear.
Come on, Optic. Nice.
It's the necessary break. You're gonna make it mixy. You're gonna back them down. The exchange is in. The close ball rolling through. Dashy, last man standing. Dropped. Vancouver served. Well, they can no longer win it here. Following up.
Yep.
Going to a final P1.
Final P1.
Oh boy. Shotty to the front. Side door.
Oh!
Oh my! We're looking to try to end it on P1.
Hold up.
Takes over. Move now. Trying to make sure that no one gets their way towards time without a bullet or two. New hard point open. P1. 10 to go. And that's who's going to get that entry. Keep amount of time. It is a desperation effort. Trades up top to get the catwalk control. Optic. Somebody's got to get in time. This is where things get crazy. Shotzi doesn't finish it. Nasty down. Hard point goes green. Optic are holding it together. Boom. Shotzi. Dashi. The kills are theirs. No one home. Nobody home.
Yeah, Optic got that.
Breaks the spree.
Holy. Shotzi just one of those days, I guess.
Optic. 3-1. I need to keep that best play, by the way. If we could get a look at that Shotzi 3-deep that he turned into 4 with the Semtex stick. That was godlike stuff coming through. A P4 where it felt like Vancouver were getting every single kill on the cross. It was an onslaught. They were playing zombies. Eventually, Optic broke through, and Shotzi might have broken their backs. And credit to Big Bruce as well. He kept the team afloat. A lights-out performance. A 40 bomb at chance. Dashi, a world champion for good reason. One of the best players in the game.
He got his first win in the square circle last year, and he's shooting better than ever. 43 and 24. Huge damage, great time in the hill, you name it. At 35 non-traded as well, Bruce was doing all.
Yeah, he only had 5 assists because everyone that appeared on his screen gets evaporated. More non-tradeds than anybody on Vancouver had total kills. A spectacle of a performance. Tip into that.
Yeah, and again, We saw such a good hold from Surge towards the end there. It makes you think the first time we get in and the game flow is here, that bulge, that's where Surge needed a couple of seconds, that 47 and 47. That people was so harsh on them. If they manage to get a bit more time, this becomes an incredibly close race to 250. Instead, they're a little bit too late. Unbelievable part of up to 3 for one of Surge. They Search and Destroy again now, and it's on protocol. I have no idea what's going on.
Vancouver need this win. Hacienda Control and Hacienda SD are not exactly backs that Vancouver are going to be favored for. Bird talked about it on the decks, the front half of the series. Surge needed more of those map wins. Already they find themselves down. Fault or Protocol SD falls as well. That spells disaster. Of course, they have the goods though on the first Search and Destroy, so make no mistake, that potential is there.
No doubt about it. Well, 3-1 folks. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, another game of S&D here. The 2025 CDL Champs. The Scuff Call of Duty collection is $30 off this weekend only. Visit scuff.co/CDL to upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Now you know that anything can happen at any time here at these events this season. And one lucky row, every single event here at the Call of Duty League wins some Scuff swag. And this row was the lucky one indeed. So this is for you. Congratulations, guys. Give us a little wave, guys. There we go. Some amazing Scuff swag in there. I hope this row is very happy. And we'll be wading through that amazing bag full of incredible goodies. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get back to this grand final. I can't wait to see what happens.
I'll be right back, guys.
Quad box, like there was some random guy just like in the all 4 boxes, and he looked like he was going crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Things are continuing to remain exceptionally hot here in Ontario, Canada, as we get into another game of Search and Destroy. Folks, welcome back to the 2025 Call of Duty League Championship. Vancouver Surge down a little bad after a close game of Voltaire's Optic, sitting at 3-1.
And this is the crucial map of the series, right? Optic win that Vol hardpoint, typically Vancouver's bread and butter. They snap that 9-win spree. Now you have a massive advantage in the series. In my mind, if Vancouver don't take this one down, it is all but over. You need this map, and hey, two very comparable teams. Even on the first blood front, it is the two best in the game. The records are great. Vancouver, though, talk about the pressure those boys are feeling right now on the main stage.
I mean, a big amount of pressure relief. They got their first win in the finals, thank God. First map. Need a few more though, lads, to make this one a lot more competitive indeed. Surge, the team, more than capable of pulling it off. Optic though, after this one, it starts to feel impossible. It starts to feel like it might just be written in the stars. Here we go. Searching strong.
And I know Dashy, he just dropped a 40 bomb on their heads on the vault. He's also a player willing to pull out the Jackal. He's been going down low from time to time. Not the case here. A little bit more standard. Shotzzy is flying.
Yeah, he's gone. He's long gone. Now he's gone back to spawn.
Huge
See you later,
pickup.
mate. That's a wonderful way to get this round going. Oh, Mercules can't take care of Nasty. He will live to fight another day. But it's a 3v3. The bomb has been dropped by Hoop. So recovery now essential. And Merc takes care of Nasty. But wait, it's all down to him. 1v2.
It's been an effective 1v3. Knows the one player's down low and he has to eventually pick up that bomb. The problem is, are you ever going to read a Booza back Sam site?
Oh, I mean, this is a dirty spot. Merc checks it again. Wise beyond his years. But there's looking and there's truly observing, and he has not seen it. We're going to keep roaming around. We're going to look for that bomb, maybe. But we ain't finding it. Bomb recovered, 25 on the clock.
Abuza saw him. Yeah, Abuza has him dialed in, tagged him up, but at least now you got the intel. Problem is he hasn't seen Neptune either. Neptune knows he has to go down low. I love this play.
Oh, yeah. Nep saw him. The eyes were there. And the nade just keeps him in position. Wait for Abuza to spring the trap.
Yeah, and I love that play from Hercules too, hoping that Neptune scams, but good plays being made on the flip side. Neptune does not overcommit. Waits for his teammate to go over, make sure you get the trades. That is a perfectly played 2v1 situation. Abuza has yet to die in the S&D.
No deaths yet for Abuza. 2-0 there in that round. Optic on defense this time. We're going to see Neptune carry that bomb. A lot of love towards the A-bomb site as we descend down the elevator. Lovely timing. Unfortunately, maybe too good there with the trophy. Bounces off the teammate's head.
Well, you've at least cleared out the site, though. You have the space to get inside. Neptune can elect a plan if he wants. Doesn't waste any time. Bomb going to go down. We are testing Optic's retakes.
Yeah, the retake here. Down by B. Not an easy thing to do. I wonder how much utility they have left. Any lethals, any tacticals? Here we go.
And 04 is the floater. He's going to float and shoot all these players in the back big door. There goes Dashy. Now you're trapped in. Great tags, great damage, and every domino falls. Shotzzy gets dropped as well in a perfectly calibrated play. That is 8 rounds of S&D in a row from Vancouver. They are locked in the game mode. The strats on point, and Neptune a 4-0 start.
04, I mean, unable to read that kind of play. Optic were nowhere near it. It was so focused on the players who could be the inside of that bomb site. We've seen it all year long. It's not an easy thing to do, but everyone's getting a little bit more creative, and especially here at the tail end of Black Ops 6. All the angles, all the sweet nade spots, everything's covered. It did not help Optic there at all. 2-0. Same page, different look. Shotzzy down, 04, getting himself one tracer there. They're good for now. That trophy is only going to do so much. Hook still with that bomb, trying to make something happen over the top.
Keep in mind, though, this is everybody with Jackals in hand. Dashy's been pulling it out. He has one in this round. It's going to make those long-distance fights just a little bit trickier to manage. So Hook's clearing space, but I would imagine A's going to end up being the call.
And Mercury's the only player here with the names. All the time. An opportunity to cause some problems. Hook's been taking the whirlwind tour with this bomb. He's gone all around the place. Are they going to spy out Neptune? Sure have. Fights on, and it's a 2v1 over by the bomb site.
Plenty of time. Everybody's grouped up together. Abuza might be coming to check this.
Is he coming? Dashy there still up close. Gets a freebie. An Optica on the board.
And Optic clearly a team that has put in the time and work to be able to be effective on this map. Dashi again a handful of times on the attacking rounds. He's pulling out the Jackal, and every single time I've seen him do it, he has a tremendous amount of success. Hard work pays off.
There's a moment there where you're like, I don't necessarily want this kind of like team composition we have right now outside of that B-bomb site. We would much rather have had the round take place there, but great job from Optic to take those fights with Mercury's upstairs, get rid of Neptune, get himself
All right, man.
So back in attack.
Dropping down, going straight for it. Another bang out we have, and Optic are squaring. That is 3 players down low. You hit the eject button, you get out, 0-4 back to take his space towards mid. And Shotzi made his sword.
Catch himself into a whole world of trouble. He's surrounded, gone. Neptune overcommits. Nearly takes care of business, but it's a 4v1. Done. Blink and you miss it. We'll turn up 2-2.
Yeah, and Hercules' instincts are...
Bro, we just 16 minutes into the stream, and
times it perfectly. 0-4 going for the pre-fire. He just waits for the bullets to stop. Pokes his head back out, get the kill, and of course on the other side of the map, he is flying and taking space as well. Great offensive and defensive.
Two going down low, but he can go for immediately A-bomb side, but maybe the different. Oh my good God, the timing on this. Can he win the fight? Trades are fantastic. Optic coming out on top.
Great job by Shotzi, just a line in time for Hercules to help. He got the man advantage, and he got a man trapped in a corner, traded out 2v1.
Abuza. The clutch was on. But Optic again. Play call there, presumably by Shotzi to go outside. Big door gets banged. 3-2.
Here, a massive advantage in this series from Optic, already the leg up. Stabilize and search and destroy, a 3-2 lead. Now they'll be back on the defensive end, figuring out how they want to approach. Looks like more outer lane aggression. Buki Dashi there from Optic, 0-4 here to meet him.
The problem is, though, yeah, you get hit first, you get the guns up at the ready. Dashi manages not to spot 0-4 out, but who does? Great. Over in a bad spot though, he can be difficult, but great coverage from the loser. How does it get away with his lifetime advantage?
Problem is they don't have the bomb.
Timing it down. Loser will stay protected for now. Great.
Well, I mean, we got to be watching Shotzi here. He's the one crawling inside, effectively controlling the bomb.
Possibly spotted out. The bomb's still very much in control.
They have to come to him.
Are they going to play down low? No need.
okay.
Doesn't hit the door.
It's 2v1.
It's 2v1.
He knows he has the bomb bound up.
It's 30 seconds on it. Spiral check.
1v1.
Hello, V1. Shotzi lives. Shotzi!
Okay. Okay, Shotzi.
Exactly what you wanted as an Optic fan. What a 2v1. A slight mechanical mishap here from Abuza. The reload, the YY, and then Shotzi, good night.
And the second you lose track of Shotzi, you have already lost. They've got the sauce, they are feeling the heat, and you can even watch the 200 IQs being played. He's checking the bomb every 10-15 seconds, always poking his head out, making sure it's still there. Playing around it perfectly.
I'm not kidding. You are.
Bro, y'all hear the crowd, bro.
Crowds, yeah. Guys, 3-3, fantastic. Everyone's going to need that. Will it amount to anything else? There's no follow-up just yet, so Topic still remaining a little dangerous. And wonderful work there from 0-4 first blood.
It's a massive catch. Vancouver needs something to work for them. They got middle map control. Shut down Dashi, and well, now it's the dynamic SMG duo trying to hold this off in a 2v4.
Down low, what they're going to do. Hey boys, we're all here to catch you. Shotzi, 1v4. Why not? I don't think this one is going to be likely, given the circumstances he finds himself in. Is stay alive and keep that streak going.
Yeah, he knows no reason to give it away the moment Boone falls. Yeah, the round has just collapsed. Nice moment there for Vancouver. Trying to keep things calm on the main stage. We'll go down 4-3.
That is the ideal beating situation. The first kill. Dashing in.
Bro, he was.
Towards that bomb site. Finds himself in the tower. Just to play some sort of coverage there.
Bro, he's not even there.
Everything's working out
Bro.
right now for Surge. Good round for them after getting absolutely clapped. Continue on.
Love this. Good luck, Dashing. He's on the outer lane. He's been identified. He is tagged on one shot. He wins the gunfight anyway.
That's the bomb down as well. Before looking for the quick hit. Might catch him. Bruce is going to check this. No, he's not. So 0-4. Gets one back. Does not have the bomb to play with though. He has to go recover now.
Yeah, that is such a slow train rolling through. And now the map is just going to be weird.
Boozer has huge intel. Bomb recovered. Just based on the boost positioning, Optic are definitely making the read for B, and that is the good read.
Look at the battle of top. And Shotzi wins it. That's the important one. On the force spree as well. And now the two players that are planted, they're going to be trapped in helicopter and backside.
Of course, going to find a sweet spot to put his Jackal to find kills on coverage. To day one, and Shotzi runs nasty through. Last man, 0-4, destroyed. They give the defuse to Shotzi. He is ever closer to a hellstorm on this map. With that defuse as well. It's back point Optic Texas.
Yeah, how about that first one for Dashi? He is overwhelmed on the sidewalk. He is supine, hanging out, and still manages to get the first blood. Then after that, Shotzi is just making hyperactive plays. He is cold-blooded and calculated. With the gunfight top grannies, Dashi wins the impossible. He had 24 HP, still finds a way to get the win.
Crazy.
And Shotzi dance up top. Once he wins this gunfight, the other two players are going to be trapped back sight, and he is running it down.
And this is the perfect example of the right done for the job. Both the fights he had, the fight that Dashi has against Neptune there is right place, right time, a slight mismatch, and a headbutt towards the bomb site. So far, Surge coming out on top. Opening salvos there. Dashi somehow catches that one. Luke unscathed on the attack. Whoa! RCXD up close and personal. Net finds two. Dashi alone on the site.
1v3, do not count him out. One of the most clutch players in Call of Duty history. And you gotta make sure if he's weak, you hunt him down. You cannot afford to give him space. Vancouver in the go button and attack. They're surviving. But only just. Down 5-4 and down 3-1 in the series. If Vancouver lose this protocol, it would spell disaster. Great plays with the RC car. Great follow-up as well. They're still fighting.
That's definitely close. Yeah. What a play. He picks up a second kill off that as well. That is a heads-up decision that could have been catastrophic for Vancouver Surge, but instead, one round away from tying it up. We go down low again to the depths. 0-4 from upstairs. A little bit of noise, a little bit of discourse. Anyone there? Nobody home.
Okay.
Johnson now for the first blood. Typically acts a lot faster than that. Perfect start. 0-4's position exposed. It's tacked up into
Nice.
enough space to get the bomb block now.
And at least get the trade-on shot. So that trap was set. But now we got a 3 versus 3. Again, the retakes of Optic being tested when they're trying to go for big door. They got shut down. They try to go for the pinch. They get shut down again.
Here we go. He is being held back. Dashi trying to provide support as well from the outside, but Surge giving him very little to work with. There we go. All down to Bruce, and it absolutely stinks of a round 11.
Wow.
Here in match 5.
This round will be the most important moment of this series thus far. If Vancouver execute on this comeback, signs of life in this series, Optic in this moment can dagger them.
Round 11.
We can look back at this as the pivotal turning point in the championship.
Yeah, she's got the AR in hand, so no aggression down low. At least not yet.
Optic the only team with trophy systems to play with, but they have 2 to work with. Abuza shows face.
Eyes on Abuja. Yeah, didn't tell on one.
Start. Does mean it's connected. Slows things right down. No one's giving anything away. Shots from the bottom. Changes hands as they make their way down low.
Taking the time. 35 seconds off the game clock. Did the intel with the RC car? Well, somebody's down low.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that might have hurt a little bit more, but it's still the full damage will do with that. Boot staying in the play. Shoulders with an extra range. To show a face. With enough damage, 04 might send it. Here he comes. First blood. Trades. 33.
And look at Mercules. Here's the pitch. He's looking to go down low. It's going to be the A-side execution, and they've at least made their way to the site.
Retake is on. Trophies in place. Here we go. Neptune. Loses it. Trades.
It's 2-2.
Abusa sneaks through the front door, and now Mercules. The map. Oh, it was on his shoulders.
Wow.
And our players are celebrating the bomb. We can confirm
Wow.
it's being defused. Vancouver Surge secure the round 11. 6-5 when you needed it the most. He's busy now, guys, but you never know.
Abuza right now having a generational S&G performance. He went deathless in a 6-0 win where they had on dealership in a massive 2-piece he was able to collect there in that final round. These are the moments you live for. These are the moments where your heart jumps out of your chest. But in spite of Shotzi's 11-8, in spite of Optic building up that lead, it is Vancouver Surge that win it in the end. The first blood's masterful there from 04 was able to give you 4 of them, but Abuza closing that door and buying them a lifeline out.
Mr. Clash, he's been an unbelievable asset at Search and Destroy, winning that final gunfight. Not forcing a 1v1, not leaving any good chance, nothing to fake, taking it by the horns. What's that match, folks? Well, at 10 minutes for Search and Destroy, but we'll be talking about for a minute. Here are the highlights. Some unbelievable plays, shots and takeovers.
I really
Really
thought they was gonna get that, man, to make it 4-1.
Abuza making up for this loss, right? It has been the year of the jinx. When Shotzi certainly let him know after a play like that, Abuza got to get back in the round 11. That is where things stay sweeter. But yeah, the 5-3 lead that Optic ends up losing. What a game Vancouver just played.
Unreal. We play our final game of control at the moment, but as far as that Search and Destroy goes, it's a test of the result. It's the mental game now that we are really worrying about. Vancouver Surge came into this grand finals not to be a single map to their name with the stakes at this high. And now with the stakes higher than ever, they clutch up a moment like that. I'm no longer worried about their result. Their mental acuity in these moments, not a problem.
But what an awkward gunfight as well. The Shotzi comes out on top of, but you get the trades. Here's Abuza, the perfect positioning. Waits for a second, and yet the instincts just kick in. I don't know if that's him or a con from his teammate, but either way, the team gets the victory. Nice little roar, and they got the lead.
And that moment is a very important one. A very, very important one indeed. It was 25 seconds left in the game before the ball stood up. It was not over yet, folks. That's the end of control coming up.
And S&D wins championships, and right now that's where Vancouver have the edge. That being said, Optic are still perfect in respawn in this tournament, and they have flipped dominant. And the advantage that they get in the 50 bands, well, we have a team that gets the veto on control. That means Optic knows that they want a Hacienda in, and their Hacienda control is absolutely elite. Flip side of Vancouver Surge. Winless on the year. This map we're getting ready to go into is the biggest advantage Optic might have in the entire series. Looking to capitalize in fat fashion.
Another story though for Surge. This has been a week of the firsts for them.
Alright, control.
They're trying to take him the distance. You win this series, you can buy that very Lambo.
Maybe. It's an NFT, though. I'm sure it is. Here we go. Another game of control. The last one. Here it jumps. Vancouver will start on defense. We will see again which side of the coin this control falls on. Here we go.
We already know from optic the moment shots
Alrighty.
behind enemy lines in the office in response to essential. Look at that defensive setup, double laying down, and it gets broken down.
Yeah, that was.
SMG duo set pace.
That's a weird one, but it works out in a big way. Two players left on spawn. Neptune found his way out of the zone. He's going to be there for the slow catcher. Shots inside your spawn. You get the second man. Wait a minute.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get that. Yo, what up, King? Welcome to the stream, man. Ooh. Okay.
Plenty of time to work with. 04 had the cuts, 04 gets straightened out. Dashi looking for the spawners. We are falling into the water. With his head on a swivel, secure over by A, but overwhelmed. Optic yet to sort of figure this one out, but back to the standard. Shots out there.
That's on me for a second. Sees the barrel of 04.
Nice. Just one more.
Quick nade out. Second segment secure. Getting capture as well. This mate's pushing around. It's not going to get him off time yet. Berkeley set up now. Oh, they can test the right moment. They get him. Nearly done. Nasty. One more kill from behind.
Oh!
Wins his as well.
Woo, bro. Okay, Shotzi. Okay, chill out, buddy.
He wants the spawners. He is taking the timing, letting the teammates get the zone so he can do this.
Yeah, Shotzi wants his ring, man.
5 in a row. Looking for more. Round 2 versus Nasty and 04.
Flawless victory.
He's on the 7.
Round 3 versus Nasty and 04.
He's on the 8. Oh.
Good enough, right? Well, B-Zone's gone. The rest of the team are on A. This round is going to be a thing of the past in a moment, folks. Second segment. Surge are going to get one good dive in this. Here we go, boys. Over the top. Right in the hook. The trades are there, but wait, who's going to win the gunfights? Optic. They take the round.
Yee.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a Shotzi. That is a demonic first round. And again, we have to talk about how intelligent of a player Shotzi is. He leaves the B zone to set up this very play. He doesn't want to secure it. He knows he has to take the timings, and he turns it to 4 kills in a row.
Yo.
5 is all 4.
Crazy.
Just cannot hit that shot.
So now the attack, see if they can't pull out some goods. They can still approach with all the time. Defensive. 2-2 split here for Surge.
And opening breaks on this map are crucial just to get the ball rolling. Trophy's going to be protecting, and well, first blood gets straight up.
Alrighty.
To go with the advantage. Abuza trying to cover over towards him, but he's getting pinched anyway. Shot
Nice.
clean up kills, and now everyone from Vancouver spawning out.
Great job there. Optic doing a wonderful bit of work.
Nice trade.
So the insectors barely conceding time. Abuza. Whoa! Eagle World Star. That's going on the hub.
Nah.
Abuza's feeling it right now. Still though, you need pressure on the objectives. 04 identified. Corner not going to be giving up. He's got to run for the hills, right into the trap. Duke and Shotzi. The wrecking balls right now. Vancouver Surge can't get anything done.
Highlight. Narcy's desperately trying to make a hook out there. He had to shoot through the walls as well, mate. 04 with a bit of pressure. Not going to happen.
Nice.
Hey, are we able to finish this out? No, we're not. Mercury's. Great damage from Narcy. He's still trying to maintain off this pressure.
That time it doesn't go as well. Now he's going to be chasing Ghost.
Good stuff.
Here we go. Finally, Neptune took 3 attempts to get that big start wound up now, and not a lot of time left, and not a lot of space on the map to play with. 0-4, you have got to give us something great.
Ooh.
That's not how it starts. It's not over yet.
Honest through the feed.
He's dancing. Great coverage from Abuza. This is perfect.
Are they going to hard commit to this A site? It looks like they are, yeah.
You're gonna have to.
They're going to have to get this done.
Yeah, perfectly tell now. Crossed over Neptune gets the kill on the Shotzi, and the stack is there. Last ditch attempt here. A bit of an unfortunate T kill, and you're going to take full advantage.
Wow.
Vancouver.
15v15, and now Nasty. Don't find your wings, put it back to your spawn. No, move right gun to the right moment. Gotta keep the pressure up, and 0-4 just can't get anything going. He gets caught again.
That was real bad. That was a tough one with 4 and 12. It shows the stat line. Timing a little bit off. Abuza though, 10 and 6 with a little bit of magic there up his sleeve. Can Neptune conjure up something disgusting? Get 3 dead. Last man left alive at the moment. On time. Can you get rid of the player on zone before the reinforcements get hit? That's the question. It's on.
And now it's Neptune going to be dealing with the spawners. Boozer just needs to stay alive and let his teammates do the work.
Here we go. Nep over the top there with a Jackal. Dave's out to slow them down. Progress on B. The counter-attack is looking good for Optic. Shotzi through the threshold. Catches out Abuza.
Oh, Neptune gets caught. Now she makes the late read. Now 0-4 is going to feel overwhelmed. He's got Nasty for a little bit of support, but it's a square for the final tick.
They get a second segment in. Final tick. 9 lives either side. And 0-4 is going to retreat. Buy some space. Wait for the boys. You cannot do it alone. Optic wall. They start to give him a couple. And here we go. Neptune finds the second man. One on the flank, one on the flank.
They're taking their time. They're waiting for these players to show themselves. But now, Optic, you're going to have to go one. You got to do it now.
It's absolutely. Oh my word, Nasty got stuck in Nature Good. That is that. Perfect positioning for Vancouver Surge. 0-4 stat line may not be good, but that's that decision made to retreat. Wait for the squad was huge.
It is the teamwork right now.
Wow, wow, wow.
They're just in succession, finding all the kills at the exact same time. To capture A, it was 3 different players winning their individual gunfights, set you up on the zone, and a similar thing happened over towards B.
Whoa!
We're doing backflips on it.
Nah, that's wild.
That's a first.
The Belgian breakdancer. It's what we call them.
Wow.
Always have.
That's insane.
We thought Neptune was the master of the option.
That was the one, man. The capoeira. Wild. Onto A. Luke into the kill feed. Neptune, an unbelievable.
Wall bang doing nothing.
We're out. Shotzi heads up again, going to play his life. He wants to help his teammates get out of the spawn rather than fight for the spawner. Shotzi always an incredible decision maker, sometimes terrible.
That was a bit, you know, that was a bit weird looking at the cross. He gets a segment, and we are watching a wonderful live here. Perfect play here from Serge. He's surrounded. They take the stairs, they take the plan, they know where he is. Neptune finds 2. Luke, doing what he can here to fight forward, but Serge managing this defense.
And Hercules has to stay alive. He has to drag this pressure back and make sure 2 arrows on him, gets the first. I mean, this kid can shoot, make no mistake. At least you trade him out, but he bought the space. Now you got the pressure on the A zone. Shotzi's going to fall. Optic looking for the trades.
Gotcha. Flying it away, playing it patient. Supine, superstar finds himself another. 44 paused on edge. Slow capture. He's getting along as well there from Shotzi doing it alone. Vancouver Surge. Oh, Vancouver Surge. They're so aware. Everywhere you look, there's a member in white, and they are slaying so far.
Yeah, and as he set up for the spawn kills, he's going to be in lobby, and yeah, that kill feed starting to look destructive. Move there for the trades, but now it's number 8, next man in line. He is on a force spree doing this, and he's been in every single corner inside the lobby. Finally they remount, finally the B zone's open, but 45 seconds left on the clock. This is a difficult one for Optic to pull together.
So he's snuck in and he's squeezing his way through a lot of trouble right now. Reinforcements from Shotzi. Now Surge can play this as slow as they want. They're trying to get the damage done. They contest. They do not concede the second segment. And they save the zone again.
I feel like Nasty's been a legend right now on the defensive end. Him and Neptune taking turns doing it, and there's Neptune's swing. 22 kills he has, outpacing Shotzi for the moment. 16v9. Optic right now, you're trying to squeeze water out of a rock. See how many of these ticks you can get.
7 minutes left. Right now with the second segment. That helps. Shotzi's going to get tagged up again. Who's there for the trade? Keeps the capture going. Oh, but there it is. Neptune's 5th in a row. Is it enough to save him? Please can dive on time. Wait a minute. Oh, he chooses wrong. over A. No opportunity for the contest.
Come on.
That point, Vancouver.
A hopeless moment towards the end. And here's a look at Neptune's best play. And I don't know which one you pick, because he was making plays all over this round. Even off spawn, running through rock, cutting through P2 by Lambo, and setting up for the spawn kill. You trust your teammates to deliver when you're making plays like that, and Neptune and Nasty absolutely did. Neptune has 15 on the defensive end. Abuza, Nasty, 10 weeks.
Outstanding season he has had. But the pressure in this moment is a little different. Big finish. Whoa. That's 3. Last man up. On flat and Neptune 8 in a row.
It's the Neptune show. He's about to hit this hellstorm too.
Yeah, he's going to get a catch in the second. So they're going to help push that score up a little bit. Any kills, any damage, the assist against him here certainly helps as well. That's halfway through B. Oh, spree gone. Hellstorm, no.
Yeah, I mean, 0-4 is struggling. You lose the gunfights up top, and you don't feel comfortable on the B site. A very big missed opportunity for Vancouver Surge.
Nasty goes around the world. Takes care of Mercury's new problem. Keeping the pressure up on the B side of the map.
There's no spotters coming to him just yet. The battle's on the front side of the map. Vancouver, though, they got the A progress. Neptune, though, every time he gets shut down, it feels that much more difficult. And 0-4 just can't get anything going.
Still fighting, still working for it. Nasty now with the summit. He's out. Which after the players looking for 45 seconds to go here in our round. In either of the zones, and Nasty is just farming his plays to the back line.
Still, though, you're just looking for the space. Vancouver squaring up to go over towards B. They've cleared out Dashy, and now that B zone's going to be open. Nasty trying to funnel him through. And Mercules reads them. Great instinct, great timing, but nonetheless, the action over here is a two-man stack.
Wait a minute, it's an awkward moment now. Chelsea on a flame now alongside Mercules trying to get his players off time away to Boozer. He goes wide. Oh, Boozer with the damage on the Mercules. In for the kill from 0-4. And now the hook's gone. The B zone will fall.
If they can pull off this Hacienda, this is going to be a massive moment for Vancouver. The B zone secured, and
Wow.
extra minutes to the clock, and all the pressure in the world. Nasty's here for the spawners. He's out for blood.
Food finally wins that one. Got no space to play with now. You're over it. Neptune is going for kills. You need some space to work with before you jump on A.
Great stun. Great stun.
29 and 22. On the zone we go. It's a 1v1. Abuza holding it together, waiting for the reinforcements. And there it is, in the form of Nasty. One segment down.
Mercules on the pinch, though. At least gets the guy out at a time, so that's why we're hiding in corners. Players rolling through. Abuza, close range, gets it done. The trade is in. Half of the progress done on the A zone, but still in the back line. Mercules has existed in their spawn, finally dealt with.
Bro.
Helping find these kills. 6 to 11. Can we get some space here? Who's the only man up now who goes at the ready? That's great. He finds one. Optic now flooding through office, trying to get into the play.
Vancouver just need the trade. They need the trade that they are currently not getting. 0-4, 13 and 20, falls.
Neptune on the right flank. No lives left for Optic. Mercury from top office. As that just causes problems. Dips a toe. Audio cue. Trying to pull the players back.
He's got 3 players looking at him. You just need to get some trades. 5v4.
Mercules is making his way through the back. 0-4 knows something's up. Spotted him out. Doesn't want to take the fight. It's 1v1s all over the place.
44.
Lives even.
We agree.
With the lead. Optic still pushing the kills. Neptune hot on the heels of these players, but there's not enough time.
4v1.
There is a collapse. And the final round of Hacienda now to be played.
Nice.
A 6v10 into a 4v8 into Optic, winning every single gunfight. Vancouver choked that one away. In shades of the first control, we are going the distance to a round 5.
Unbelievable. Optic will get defense. Vancouver on the defense. Sorry, guys. Optic on the attack. And at this point in time, it's anyone's game. We've seen it all. Onto B, but not without a bit of trouble. Next first.
Neptune trying to will up the victory right now with 32 kills. Last man standing, Mercules traded out. Efficient work there for Vancouver. It's a good opening break.
Surge now, forward, surge now. Push in pace. A couple of sweet kills from reproduction by you. The tiniest bit of room to breathe. Neptune, it's another gut punch. The air is gone again.
Neptune continues to pull the disappearing yak. He is loving the Lambo pitch with the pressure over towards B in the short term. Mercules just can't find the thread. Hook identified and traded as well. 0-4 big two-peat there in that moment. And Shotzi, last man standing up on the map, needs to pull off something magical. And you see no Vancouver arrows around him. We are slowing the pace down.
Capturing both zones as well. So A has a player on it, B as well. Shotzi trying to do it all alone. This is great work. Mercules on the move forward. Yes, one. Keeps this capture going. Shotzi's still there. 0-4, what damage and bad timing. The second segment on its way. Chelsea still alive.
He has been here for a minute. New York minute. He cannot be stopped.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Still being captured. Optic may have just taken over. Opposing out fighting Hook. 30 seconds to go.
And they're on the A zone, looking to get that extra pounder as they're stopping the clock. Neptune in a boost, though, deliver. How about the response from Vancouver?
So 3 down again. Back to spawn. All right, Shotzi. How much mana do you have left? Let's see some more magic with 20 seconds to go. Neptune.
Oh.
Here's the Divoterium nade that cuts those boys down. No one's getting out without trouble. Hook makes his way fast now. Down the street. Looking to get some contest. Gotta get moving. 5.4 paused. Anyone there to help? No good. No good. And that's it. Vancouver Surge equalize in the grand final.
And this right now is a battle of titans.
Nah, this is crazy.
Pulled off maybe the best play we have seen all year. And Vancouver Surge respond instantaneously. Neptune having a generational performance there on the Hacienda Control, a map that is a pain point from the squad. He just willed them to that victory.
Hey, what can we say, man? Surge. It's been a weekend of firsts for them. 3-all. More controls to be played, folks. Neptune, 39 and 30. Chelsea's 32 and 27. Bit of impressive as well. Alongside that highlight play, that's going in the top 10. Words to come in. What a finals we've got. We're only going to go deeper now. Oh, man. We'll get a replay of that, I'm sure, but wow, what a play, what a contest. The Hacienda's been never great. We go to a search and destroy now, and we go to rewind for the final 2 maps.
I'm feeling fantastic. My heart's jumping. I can't imagine the players right now. This has been an endurance race on the main stage on a championship Sunday. It does not get better than this.
It's not over yet, folks. Now to the desk to break down that one.
Kitchener, you've been playing tease, you dirty girl. Finally, we are getting the games we deserve, the matches we expected at the start of the weekend. Optic Texas going up against Vancouver, and we are now knotted up 3-3. It was 3-1. It was looking like we were headed towards a steamroll. Where did this come from, Joe?
I mean, honestly, even in the 3-1, you had a chance to win protocol control if you were Surge. You had a chance to win the whole hardpoint if you were Surge. But I'm just going to give them their props because there are not a lot of teams, if there are any, that can deal with sort of the situations that Optic have put them in response. Like, after that Shotzi play, they get the next 5 kills. When does that ever happen? Like, usually that is it, a knockout punch. But these guys, they are fighting like Rocky right now.
Canada, can we do a vibe check real quick? You guys with us? You enjoying this 3-3? With Let's take a look at how we get to a tied score as we go through some of the highlights. Optic looking like they're in control, and then all of a sudden, boys like Neptune catching fire. 0-4, some massive plays. Abuza in the searches has been devastating.
It's just not often that you see another team able to kind of like when that Vancouver Surge were in optimal positions, their entire priority was trying to push out lanes as much as possible, ignoring the OB. And Optic Texas is used to that. Usually that's something like Mook, Shotzi, hell, even Mook could actually get into sometimes. So for them, it was about player counting. They kept losing that two behind enemy lines. They kept losing Abuza in top secret. And then you move into another round 3 where Vancouver Surge almost sells once again and forces that round 5 when they're in an optimal position to close it out because they kept playing the same way. They kept pushing out lanes instead of trying to play for that 8 point. And thankfully, they're able to win that round 5 defense. Man, it was close.
Yeah, you know, the problem that Surge had prior to this event in control was they would find the kills and then they would want more. They would keep going, trying to put them in that perfect spawn blender. Well, this time around, you saw it's like we need to taper it back and play our lives. And right here, you see plays like this happening. That's it normally. To Joe's point, it's it. Like, Optic are going to win. But then Vancouver just able to battle back and listen, hats off on your feet for Neptune. He started 4 in 11 on this map. Looking like he was going to be in the blender. Rally back and man, did they need it. They needed a superstar to match the pace that Shotzi was playing at.
And dude, they were also down 5-3. Like if you're Rambo right now, you are telling these guys, like, this is yours. Like, you had the ball, you had the protocol. Keep doing what you were doing. You were surviving these knockdown punches. But as we talked about this, Hasi had to rewind now. I mean, this is a big strength here for Optic.
All right.
How Optic would handle being punched in the mouth. They have now taken 3 blows. This one may hurt the most because Optic was up big in the search and destroy before the Vancouver comeback.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they just take away computer.
Optic did that, should have won that one.
Force themselves over to that B-side. Vancouver Surge is one of the better retake teams we have in the league. They're like,
It should be 4-2 right now. Like, I don't know what the heck.
Like, yeah, hardpoint's going to get you to Sunday, but what's going to win you the championship is Search and Destroy, and they have now 2 in this series.
Me and Joe in the green room were losing our minds because in this protocol, Platt was just being given up.
Yeah.
And you look over at Vancouver, and it's like usually you have a player top trips. They didn't have that early on in this game. Towards the end, you saw Bruce go up there, have a presence. It just changed the way, the small adjustment that they needed to make, they did it at the very end.
Is the meta changing, or are these 2 teams just pulling out all the stops at the final match?
I just think you have 2 incredibly smart teams with great coaching staffs, right? You're always trying these mid-game adjustments. You're trying different routes. And even in the round number 11, like, I thought Roche wasn't going to put the round away. Somehow, he goes on a big flank while all these RC cars are being called in. The problem is he only gets 1, right? You have this going on, but look at number 3, right? Like, number 3 is behind Abuza. The timing, though, just doesn't work out. Abuza just able to slip in. That's just process of elimination. All right, my teammate gave down elevator shot. I'm going to throw a stun, get ready for the slide, wins the gunfight. What a round out of Abuza.
There's going to be so much to break down at the end of this tournament, but the players are about ready to take the stage. Before we send it back, can you just contextualize this for me, Nameless? How good is this grand finals in the history of COD Champs?
I mean, this is a banger. You look at the last 2 finals that we've had, it has been blowouts at COD Champs. And you're looking at this one, a tough season for Optic Texas. They're in a final tie. You look at Vancouver, they've been swept. Both times they made it to a final, they found themselves 3-3.
And in 2025 is coming to an end quickly. It is a banger, and we have 2 incredible casters bringing you the finale. On the mic for this one, give it up for Miles and Chance.
Thank you so much, team. Well, 3-3 going into this one. I mean, again, it's their time to jump. The boys themselves.
All right, Optic.
The storylines are running themselves here in Shack. For now, I just want to see how this gets to.
Yeah, you talk about how necessary the grand finals experience is for this team. Again, very young squad rolling through. 0-4 stuffed out both Avengers they made it to. Well, here they are winning S&Ds.
Lock in.
Respawns as well. The theme in the world of competitive Call of Duty, S&D wins championships. Here we are at the biggest stage, the biggest chip. And right now, Vancouver Surge have been flawless in this game.
2.5. God dang.
Round 11 as well. A monster in the game mode. They're looking to get the edge.
The craziest thing again about the way
All right, come on.
Surge seems to be such a strong hardcore team. Chelsea's been great. This is going to be quite the headbutt. The stunts and days will tell a different story. That's a +3 on that one alone.
And it should stop them in their tracks. Wow, the utility perfect right there from Optic. And now that initial plan from Vancouver, they're going to have to readjust.
They're playing so quietly. Oh, yeah. So 1, 2. Hello. That's a problem. Neptune bites off way more than he can chew. A ton of damage done, and Abuza unable to catch a single tag.
Wow, again, that is all from the stunts and they stopping them in their tracks and backing Vancouver down. Great shoulders being thrown. Shotzi not going to get caught this time.
You're not going to win these trades. You're just not. Optic strikes first. Solid as a rock.
Alrighty.
Flawless. Shotzi and Boot throwing the stomp, throwing the names, letting on checkers absolutely dial in. They get those, intercept up, big bruise for the final few kills. 3-0 start. Perfect teamwork and great dash and shoot. It's like he's got 2 guns in his hand.
First round done. Dash is pretty good. He's going to take the bomb his own way. The rest of the squad going to fight for that top ball control. Classic looks, but wonderful team shot, and Abuza has to stay down.
That was a bold square. Neptune is isolated on the side. But he is challenged. Him and 04, there you go. The coverage from the top row. Magashi is on 4-spree. And that's going to fall short. Vancouver serves perfect round on defense, trading back and forth. Efficient work. They are squaring in the windows. Nasty and Booza playing with 0 field.
You see this final goal. Dash just goes a little wide. Getting closer there to those barrels. Solitary stunt, and now a swimming shot to get yourself over there. 04's got a lot of work to do.
Dash might have a bit as well. Another step up to mid. There's a lot of action happening. Dash is going to back down at the perfect time. Bomb planted for free, and they had no idea. Shots is behind you.
Splish splash! He strikes. Oh, and he might be able to do it again. No way. Flurry back to you now towards the side. That's going to be the go button called. Hit it. Absolutely send it. Fly forward. A lot of damage still. Shotzi on that flank. Finds himself in second on the round. The last man. Gone. Optic Texas run it when a plan come together.
Here we go.
Forgotten about Sharksy. There is water on the map. He will be there to figure out how to become the master of it. And perfectly played as well. His teammates do their job. Everybody right now from Optic comes to win on Hossie.
I ain't gonna lie, so far, based off of both teams of who will get most valuable player after this game, it's right now it's between Shotzi and Mercules on that. Vancouver I'm gonna say Neptune nasty.
Who's going to be the defender of the A side at the top always right now? Optic are swarming around. They have the dark control.
Yeah, they absolutely got 3 hit markers there, so you can see the Optic moving out. They're looking for one man. Like this, when they go right now, you know that there are players inside Tik. It's not going to give that up, and here comes Rogue.
They just trap themselves in there. Number 5 is going to be overwhelmed. Hercules here looking for the kill. Great damage on the nades. Great prediction for the outer fences, and he gets out with his life.
That is such a great thing. Uh-oh, they're running into trouble. Or who's it out? Oh, nearly able to get himself 2 out of that, so man advantage Optic.
Okay.
Ass is going to be waiting for his teammate Neptune to make a play. And Optic are reading this on the minimap. Dashi's prepared for that shout. 35 seconds left on the clock. Vancouver could not be more split if they try on so hard.
At the very least, Nazi's got that bomb, so check your corners, as you do. Yep.
Checks in. Gets away with his life. 2v2, 20 seconds. Problem is, there is not time, and you got a player from Optic on either side. Nasty has to play.
There's the choice.
Wow. There's the big twist. What a moment.
Ample time to get this one down. Here comes Hook. He's going to send it forward. Is he going to be able to get there in time? Is he going to be able to save it? No good. Only one now.
You know he's
Neptune versus Hook. 2 of the most difficult players to deal with at any given moment. Now they go head to head. To go one. Neptune goes another, but they will meet.
good shit. Who?
Walks away with a win. That dark corridor, man. That dark corridor is something else. 4-1.
Talk about on the main stage, and the heart's got to be pumping. Who might just be no different? That man is ice cold. No reaction, and he just bailed his team out. That would have been a 2v3 clutch from Vancouver, who ripping their heart away.
2 more rounds for Optic is all we need. They are on attack now.
What a complete player he has become. He has evolved this year. Luke is in his final form.
Again, it's not to be landing over by Rock. Not a lot of intel. Vancouver Surge going to have to do this with their eyes and their weapons. Exchange of gunfire is going to force a move, and it's not going to allow them over power just yet.
Flank is open. Nazi's got well control, but the lane belt pinch is open. The hallways right now, Vancouver are dominating. This is a very uncomfortable spot for Optic to be in.
Depending on how the time goes.
And they're backing down because Shotzi's cleared the space. Hercules also finds the pin. That's huge. And look at the time. And Shotzi's cleared out the entire map except for Bo. And wow, if he kept going, he would have fallen.
I've got no idea. He's absolutely going to get another hit.
Okay.
4v2. Neptune swimming.
Yep. Plant.
Neptune, again, what an uncomfortable round. Able to maybe get something that you're never going to guess this. Poles apart. Net gets involved from the depths. Eyes are on it as a bruiser makes his way forward now as well. Will he be able to time this hit correctly?
Can't even see it swimming, but that is just such a long round. You are running out of time.
Eyes on shots upstairs. Towards the bomb site. Gets one. Waiting for the trade. It's not going to be there. The pistol was out already. It's not enough. Texas. Back point.
Yeah, I don't know how Hercules managed to find that first blood. Optic are trying to evacuate a bad situation. And somehow on the retreat, he finds the big shot. He cleared all the space in the world. And again, his instincts on point. If he continues to push over towards the site, he gets dropped. He stops himself, goes back towards the office, finds the extra kill. Ridiculous heads-up gameplay. S&D wins championships right now, and Optic trying to make amends for the first 2 they fell in massive 5-1 lead.
Great.
Nice.
The trade's complete. And 04 gets to the party. Better late than never.
2v2.
Space on the other side.
Oh, that's huge for Neptune. A 2v1 situation right now for Shotzi. He's been here before. Stun does not connect, but I do believe they saw it.
He's trying to play the mind games. nothing. No contact at all.
Jackal is moving fast. Aims to the back pocket, certainly helps his case.
Oh, they know now.
There it is. Neptune. What a fantastic round.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's win this round. Let's win this next round.
Never going to lose that one. Even with the Jackal at range, it's a great bounce back round. Again, we talked about that battle in the top hallways, the open access it is going to give you. With the first blood, that isn't going to be an issue, but as soon as Hercules gets rated, 04 capitalizes straight through the middle of the map. Aggressive play called made from down 5-1, but they're going to fight.
His teammates are going with the win.
Yeah, dude. Burke has 5 first bloods, by the way.
Himself potentially another year. Uh-oh, bangs the door.
Past the third.
That's a good spot. On 1A though, not a whole lot of presence being shown there. 04 might be able to make something happen. Hello.
Nice.
In the back. 3v2.
Yeah, smart. Don't do nothing crazy.
Down low. Dash on the outside fences. Surge do not have numbers and they're running out of time.
That's the perfect setup for Optic.
Right side. See Dash in the hop. He's caught out 04. As you see the second man, he has indeed. 1v2.
No time.
No time whatsoever. Who can dance his way into the next for a new one. Optic take the lead. Tournament point. Going into rewind.
One map away to be back-to-back world champions.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. If they win this next map, and it's hardpoint on I forgot what it is. It's the one with the burger and the DVD place. Bro, is a chance Shotzi can be back-to-back MVP?
He was disruptive.
It's definitely a chance. He popped off. Popped off on variety of the ones they won.
Ian Dashi running those top hallways. It gives the Summer Sheep so much space to play. They can do anything they want. They can swim. They can hit their ass with 10. They can find those kills. Get those bombs down. Name it. Optic. Pulling out the social throw when they need it the most.
Even that like instinct from Hercules, right? He's got a player in team, tagged up one shot. A lot of times that turns into a slide battle. He's playing for the timing. He read the player trying to evacuate perfectly. He's Call of Duty instincts. I honestly, I can't believe we just didn't know about this guy in Challengers to this level. Like, he is right now one of the best players in the game. In every game mode, at every level. Incredibly impressive. Of course, joined by a whole host of world champions around them.
And now what a match we've got, man. The 1v1s.
Alright.
It's the world champions. It's the composure in these moments. To not make a mistake, to let your opponent come to you, to just play your game that you have trained on, you have rehearsed all year long.
Alright, they just gotta win this hard point. Has to. It's a must win.
Off that 1v1. Right up to the job, right position. That hurt bad. But again, no reactions.
Yeah.
Rewind.
But now one map away.
Yep, so Hazian is gone. We're not gonna see that again. Rewind. Oh, facts.
Here for this squad, topsy-turvy on the roster decisions. A gift of Hercules that they get handed, and who that again is an entirely complete player and a complete person. Has to be one of the best, if not the best teammates in the league, a consummate professional. What a special tournament Optic have had. Green Wall, I mean, they're gonna go buck wild.
And they should. You're absolutely
Yeah, they finna go crazy. Esports World Cup.
To play for that trophy right there, to play for another set of rings. It means there being so much in the voice of Surge. Heartbreak after heartbreak. Grand finals before, and here in champs, they put themselves in the best possible position. They have to now win a hard point to force a final map, to force game 9. We now really test their resolve. We test their mental game. Optic, you close it out here. Or we go in
Alrighty.
distance. Rewind hard point. We missed you. Here we go. Once again. Will this be for the championship or will it be for a final map?
Alright, guys.
That reminds us of the past. Or just a year ago, Optic hoisted that trophy. A legacy defining moment for these players.
Rewind.
Optic, the most criticized players in Team and Call of Duty. To go back-to-back solidifies them as living legends.
This is it. Rewind hard point. Map number 8. P1 is electrifying. Plenty of space to play with. A lot of nice angles. Shotzi has got free reign wherever he wants to go right now. Good news, he's all over the place. Bad news, he's not really good. Collapsed out all this time. Who's going to be there driving it? Timber spear, and that's so foregone as well. Halfway through the point, they get the break.
So quick, he's got both weapons. The spawns has already been flipped. He traded off 10 seconds the initial time to have the advantage long term. Optic already in a good spot.
Man, great spot. Nice damage. Oh, what a battle with Mitch. I'll ask you to
I'll be right back.
I'm doing it.
Takes care of 04. Next shot on him. The wave is not complete just yet. Last man back. Down and out. Vancouver effective on the attack.
Yeah, huge bounce back. You need to get that B2 trade with them and trade out Luke as well. So Vancouver Surge clearly bringing the fight. They needed that moment. A little bit of life, but going to take the lead as well. Optic maybe one final hit to see if they can strip away this B2 time.
First, I'm going to check that. There's going to be a couple of freebies now. Shots and surely will. Actually winning another big one. Vancouver taking the lead.
And now these players flipping out. Number one going to flip out there for Luke. And this is an opportunity for Surge trying to run it down and flip those spawns. Berkeley's on the back line though. Holds it secure, but he falls. Optic, everybody spawning out. And Vancouver in prime position.
Vancouver in a big spot now to run it out. Let's go for this inning.
Nah, man. They playing too much right now, bro.
Moves his way out of action, but what a hold and what a scoreline from Surge. And they're reading it too. They know the pressure's coming through P2. Next you know the time you don't think go his way. That is time worth fighting for. Win every single gunfight. It's a 70-point gap right now between these two teams. Optic are in control. That's a sucker in 20 seconds. You absolutely won. That's the other two fast. Best you going for here. Kills ideal. But at this point, don't let them get more time. Who's on the late here, and shots are in. Toto once again with Shossi for the dying seconds. And the rotation is on, and he's going to be dashing in position first. And the breaks for Vancouver apart. Wow, they just get the spawn. Optic, no one's in the back. H is going to be there. I think Dashi reads it, but maybe a little bit too. Oh, maybe not. Big Bruce drops him, but it's not enough. It's still a square fight going through. They're trying to get the pressure if you're a Booza, but he just doesn't have the help. He's run forward, he's got a couple of kills, triggered out by the man by back dumpsters. And out of net. Over the top. Brucey gets it. On the turn, but no force him on time. Mercury's with the trade. That is unbelievable. I mean, Dashi sets it up just to keep things busy, but you are afloat on the P2. The break did not actually roll through. Admittedly, still a massive lead right now on Rewind. One final hit for the final 20. Nazi's reading it, ready for the pinch, gets the kill. Two in the B there from Optic, and they should be able to clean house. Yeah, they should. Whoa! He does it. He names a perfect name, but not enough for the kill. They flip spawn, and now it's what, a 65-point game. I think we're here. They're set up around the new time. Let's go for this hit.
Hold that. Nice. There's one more. Nice. Nice.
Optic for a miraculous comeback. It's still not quite enough to maintain the lead and surge her in. This has been a wicked trade battle on this hill. I mean, it is a battle of target war in Optic. Well, they get the advantage on the time. The comeback is here. It is a 10-point game going into P1. A slight lead for Surge.
Come on, Optic.
We do not have position. They do not have control of the point. Here we go, banging out time. Setting it forward. Oh, 3 dead. Nazi last match. Has to try to maintain. Lead change. Got hit the door button. Shot team just let that door shut. All guns forward. No open lanes. Optic at the lead. And they are taking over. They're holding it. They're holding it together. Now she's got the right covered. Next attack here from Surge. Things are starting to get dicey. It's another 3.
Come on, 20 seconds. Come on.
Neptune is there. He gets it. He's down and out. It might be it. You have to hold. This is it right here, right now. Optic, they got it. The team kills are rolling through. They're gonna get it done. 10 seconds for the championship. Who's fighting in? Neptune on the contest. Do we buy enough time for another point? Dachi steps up. Brought down. Rotation is on. Optic are there. And they're spawning there too. Every single player here. And Shotzi to seal the deal. Final fight. Shotzi is there. Nasty.
Let's go!
It's history.
Back to back. Back to back. Oh my goodness.
World champions. Optic Texas.
Oh my goodness.
It is a fairy tale come to life. Not in a million years. With the year they've had, would you ever have called them champs here?
Man.
It's
Good fucking shit.
miracles are possible. And the miracle maker Mercules, the messiah for Optic. For the rest of the league, he was the Baba fucking Yaga. Unbelievable.
Fucking Yaga. Man. Back to back, man. Who got his, I think this second ring? Dashi got his second ring from last year and this year. Mercules, first ring. Shotzi, this is third ring. Crazy.
And 2025 champions.
Man.
Today history's made. We found our first ever back-to-back champions. I want to congratulate the entire Optic organization, from Hector to Coach Karma, Coach JP, and most of all, I want to congratulate these special players. Boo, Hercules, Chauncey, Dachi.
Man.
The resilience you've shown throughout this winding season is nothing short of inspirational. And so I'm proud to announce that our 2025 Call of Duty League champions are Optic Texas. It's all yours. The 2025 Call of Duty World Champions, back-to-back Optic Texas.
Man. They got. Damn, they got 2 of them? That's crazy. Well deserved. That man been through so many down teams, bro. It's crazy, bro. But for him to finally get a ring, bro. When it's all said and done, Shotzi will be solidified as just like freaking just like formal, bro. Like to win in 2 different games, like championship wise. Yeah, that.
Let's get them crowned up here on the main stage. But one more time, everybody in the venue, I want you guys to blow the roof off the line. Make some noise for your world champions of the 2025 season out in Texas.
Now, if he would have won Rookie of the Year, you know how crazy that would be? I think at some point in time, it's going to be... I don't know if it already happened. I have to go all the way back in competitive COD, but imagine if somebody comes in and the first ever to win, like, Rookie of the Year, MVP, COD champs, and becomes MVP for champs. Bro, you know how insane that... I ain't gonna lie, if somebody does that, bro, they have to be in the the GOAT discussion. Cause like I said, because Shotzi won this, he's dead ass behind fucking Crimsix and Scump. Like, shit, he might even, bro, he probably up there. Like, he probably, I think when it's all said and done, I think Shotzi would be considered one of the best Call of Duty players to ever play the game. 1.4 overall. I told you it was between Shotzi and Mercules, bro. But I had a feeling Mercules, like, bro, he popped off the whole entire time. I don't even think I had seen him win negative like that. Like, bro, look at this dude, bro. He was not playing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That comeback on that hard point, man. I was a bit scared. I ain't gonna lie, bro. 1.17 search, 1.5 first in search. Slayer 88.1. Crazy, man.
It's the winning moment. Optic Texas locking it in. Nameless walk me through the final kills here at Hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, this was Dupont. Back-to-back rotations, they just secured P1, right? You force them to spawn out glass, you're finding all the kills, and you just know where they're going to be. You see Shotzi earlier on rotation to this hill. He ended up finding a couple huge kills on the street, which allowed them to flip. And now you get over towards P2, where it's Shotzi once again closing the game out with a
well, and then I think the season won't start till freaking It's gonna suck because we're gonna have to wait till like next year for the season to start. No, ain't it at the end of the year? No, it's close to the end of the year when the season starts again. I forgot. New car comes out in September, I think. It's crazy. They went 3, 6, 9, 10, 15 and 3, bro. It is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it's 16. Holy. I ain't gonna lie, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna give props to Boston Breeze, bro. Like, for real. Like, you gotta respect the hell out of them. Green! Wall! Yeah. They deserved it, man. They really do. Like I say, like, they went through like a downhill moment in the season to winning that bitch. Like, bro, it's crazy. Now, like I said, like, now people gonna start doing the debate now with Shotzi. Like I said, I think Shotzi, because he won this, he dead ass. I feel like he's in that top 3, but I don't know if he's. And actually, you know what? I could say he passed Kremzix. Because this is the thing, because I know a lot of people say, you know, Scump is the GOAT, okay? Okay. But Shotzi's behind him. Let me mute this, because just in case. But, we know Scump is the GOAT, and Shotzi, because he won this, like, I feel like he's 2, but bro, he has 3, and they went back to back. This is the first time ever they gone back to back, and they got the most rings for the Oregon stuff, man. Like in the whole league. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a debate. Somebody will debate it. But, yo, crazy. Not gonna lie. Crazy. But guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that COD Champs. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all did as well. You already know Blackout 7 gonna be the next step. Looking forward for that. I'm looking forward for the season. Hopefully I can stream the first games of the season when it's all said and done. If not, I'll just watch the highlights and stuff when I have a chance. But other than that, guys, I hope y'all like the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. Tomorrow, guys, we will I'm probably gonna play some ranked Strint Nova because it's a new season. I'm really looking forward to playing it a lot more. Also, we're gonna get back to Splitgate, so don't worry about that. But other than that, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. This has been your boy Darkrai, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.